Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And we have some leaks for y'alls, and it's not really a leak, they're more official pictures. So this is the KD13 and we have some very good pictures for you guys. And shout out to the Soul Squad, I had a lot of DMs on the KD13. And we have some very good leaks on the actual tech. You guys already know what it looks like, right? The official pictures came out and we were pretty sure it was the KDs, but then we weren't like 100% sure, you know? But now we're 110% sure that this is the KD13 because we have Kevin Durant actually wearing the shoe, and we saw him practicing in the shoe as well, you know? He's coming back from his injury, and he was seen on court actually working out in the KD13, which a lot of you guys DM'd to me as well. So shout out to the Soul Squad as always, and KD's foot is huge in comparison to like his leg. So yeah, looking at it on foot, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. You know, a lot of you guys are saying it looks like this shoe. Wait. A lot of you guys are saying it looks like the AD mid, and I cannot disagree. It looks actually pretty much the same as the AD mid. The only thing that it's kind of different is the swoosh. That's it. They just enlarged the swoosh, and the materials are changed, and the tongue looks a little bit thicker. Like in the AD mid, look at how thin this tongue is. I don't like that. Like for example, in the Kobe 11, just look at how thick and nice this tongue is. I really like that. But then this, what is this? You know what I'm saying? As far as the tongue goes, we can see the picture here. It says Kevin Durant, number 7. But then, I don't know what they're doing with the tongue. What is that material? Looks like a soft foam type of material on the tongue, and then they stitched some polyester material on it. I don't know. But then it's kind of giving that off-white vibe, you know, with the tongue and like the foam's kind of like exposed. So maybe that's what they were going for. And then looking at the laces, it looks like a flat lace. And then the outsole, we already knew what it looked like. In this color, we have a white and gray marble texture to it. And then the forefoot, we have a blue kind of pod with some very short lines. It looks a lot thicker than the KD12, right? Or maybe around the same thickness, I don't know. And then the marbled area, we have some circles and some ovals, which remind us of the PG3s a lot. But the actual grooves look pretty damn thick, so I feel like the durability is gonna be good. The KD12, I mean, even though it was pretty thick, I did have a good amount of fraying. So the KD12 and the KD11 weren't the most, like in the KD11, look at that. There's just so much fraying on the tip right here. So, I mean, I feel like hopefully the 13 is a lot more durable. And in the midfoot, we can see KD's signature as well as probably just a plastic midfoot shank. But the cushion is something that we didn't know about at all. For the cushion, we were speculating that it was a zoom strobel, very similar to the KD13. But if you look at the actual insole, it says Kevin Durant and it says Air Zoom, double stacked Air Zoom system, full length Air Zoom, and then 4-foot something. It's like cut off. So I'm guessing it's a full length zoom setup, which is basically what you find in the KD11. And then in the 4-foot, you know, usually, you know, if there's a 4-foot zoom unit, they outline it here in the outsole. I'm thinking it's kind of like that. So I'm guessing that it's a full length zoom right underneath your foot, which is going to be super nice, like in the KD11. And in the 4-foot, there's probably a smaller zoom unit that's double stacked, obviously, right underneath the full length zoom. And I don't know, I wonder if that's gonna be is that gonna change anything? Like, will you be able to feel zoom more if it's double stacked? And then as far as the foam goes, it doesn't really say anything about the foam, so I'm guessing it's just a regular foam, nothing special. And if you look at the heel part, it's heavily caged, which I don't like. As you guys know, I don't really like shoes that do that, like in the KD11. Like it allows for no compression from the midsole, and it feels a little bit clunkier than I feel like it should, you know? I mean, this curved shape feels nice, that helps with the heel to toe transition, but then it just feels a little bit clunky because, like, you know, compared to the AD mid, which has a lot of foam exposed here in the heel, and it just allows the foam in the heel to compress a lot and feels a lot smoother for heel to toe transition, in my opinion. Also in the Kobe 11, like that's just, you know what I'm saying? And for the KD13, it just literally comes up all the way. And I don't like that. I don't like that design too much. And as you guys can see in the heel, it says Air Zoom. And there's this plastic blue clip in the 4-foot area on the lateral side. I don't know what that does. I don't think you're going to be worried about the shoe being a little too soft here. Especially with the foam. I don't think the foam is going to be very soft. And like here in the tip of the toe, I think that's kind of useless, but anyways, I feel like it would be better if it was more in the heel or maybe a little bit more in the center, but you know, it's there. And we still don't know what the material is. I mean, it looks pretty similar to the quad axial flywire found in the KD12, but I mean, it doesn't, I don't know, the flywire doesn't look free-flowing. It just looks like lines, like a grid pattern that they put onto the actual material. But it's kind of hard to say, I can't really tell. And the material looks kind of thick. You know, it looks more like a quilt, you know, kind of thick, especially with that grid pattern. And then the heel area, from the top view, you can see that it looks really, really thick. Like the foam that they're using, in the KD12, I mean, there wasn't a lot of foam. Like on the bottom here, there's actually like no foam. And then once you get on top here, there's a little bit of foam. The KD11, there's like not a lot of foam here in the ankle area. But the 13, like look at that. That's real thick. She's thick. I really don't think this is going to be a light shoe. Like with that outsole looks super thick. The midsole looks very thick. The material doesn't look very thin. And they're using a lot of foam, it looks like. So I really don't think it's going to be a light shoe. I mean, let's look at the weight. So the AD mid was like 12, I believe. 11.64. So that's pretty damn light. The KD11 was pretty heavy, coming in at 13.37 ounces. And the KD12, I feel like was a little bit, yeah, so 12.3, a little bit lighter. So KD shoes have always been pretty damn light. But I guess KD wants more like a more comfortable shoe, kind of very similar to the Kyrie 6. As far as the release date, I believe it was supposed to come out maybe May, June. But because of the situation that we're in, they might even push it back a little bit farther. I don't know. So with the KD13, I don't know, are you guys excited about it? I feel like I might be. And I'm also very interested to see how that zoom unit will feel in the forefoot. You know, with the double stack zoom in the forefoot or whatever. It doesn't really look like they're using any type of new technology, which kind of sucks. But anyways, that's it for the KD13 leak. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.